You are on the famous Room channel. It's been clear for multiple months now that June Shannon is in need of help. The longtime reality star is seemingly unwilling to ditch horrible boyfriend Geno Doak and, even more disturbingly, was arrested in March for crack cocaine possession. But we had no idea just how serious Shannon's issue truly were until we watched Friday night's season finale of From Not to Hot. As previously teased, the emotional finale centered around an intervention staged for June by her concerned family members. Upon entering her sister Dodo's house, Shannon found daughters Lauren Pumpkin Shannon, Alana Annie Boo Boo Thompson, and Jessica, along with niece Amber, waiting to speak with her about all that's been going on in her life. June was extremely wary as soon as she walked into the room. If this intervention doesn't work, she's mentally going to have an actual breakdown, said Pumpkin. The 19-year-old then put on a brave face and opened up to her mother. Physically, it's like you don't care about your health, she said. I'm concerned about you. We care about you. Alana cares about you. Jessica cares about you. Dodo cares about you, and it's like everybody's trying to get you back healthy, and you have tunnel vision, and the only person you see is Geno. Pumpkin even brought up the credible cheating allegations against Geno, but Mama June was in total denial. I don't know what you're talking about, she simply replied. The floor was then turned over to Annie Boo Boo. At just 13 years old, she stood there and explained to her mother that her decision to live with Pumpkin was not by choice. Tearfully, Annie Boo Boo added, "I swear to God, Mama, it's not by choice." Continued the former child beauty pageant competitor whose career in that field is what caused her family to land a reality show in the first place way back in the day. "I would love to come home and stay with you, tell you about my day, but I can't do that because I'm scared. I'm scared to stay at your house." You would think that such an emotional plea from her young daughter would have an impact on June, but it merely caused her to exit the scene. She left the house and went off on therapist Dr. Ish, executive producer Adam Freeman, and executive producer Mariah, admitting that she wasn't the same person she used to be. "Just ask Geno how many times I sit there and cry to him and be like, I hate my fucking self. I want to fucking kill the person that I am now," she cried. "Because I don't know who I am. I don't know if I want to kill myself, or I want to kill the person that has took over my body." Heartbreaking stuff, right? Eventually, the group did actually convince Shannon to enter an inpatient treatment facility. That night, they drove her to the center, which was hours away in North Carolina, and watched with hope as June checked into the facility. But then this hope was quickly dashed. After only 12 hours, June checks herself out. The show revealed on this episode. Geno picks her up. Their whereabouts are unknown. 2 days later, in Alabama, Shannon and Doak were arrested on the aforementioned drug possession charges. At the same time, Doak was arrested alongside Shannon on a charge of domestic violence. As soon as Geno got Mama from the treatment center, I knew it was over from there. Mama just got charged with a possession of crack cocaine, which is a felony, Pumpkin said in the finale. Since Mama June got arrested in Alabama, she has to stay there until she goes to court, added Dodo. The series then revealed that Shannon appeared in court and faces felony charges for drug possession. Geno, meanwhile, faces felony charges for drug possession and additional domestic assault charges. Geno is ordered by the court to stay away from June. And yet, the two continued to hang out as documented below. According to producers, June is currently in Alabama, where she is awaiting trial. June remains in Alabama. According to June, she is not allowed to leave the state until after her hearing, the show stated. She could face several years of jail time. For the time being, Annie Boo Boo is still living with her sister, but praying that her mother bounces back at some point. So I really hope this is rock bottom for Mama, because once you hit rock bottom, there's no more going deeper. You can only go up, the 13-year-old said in a confessional. "I really hope Mama is just thinking I just got arrested. I need to get it together. I need to get my shit together. If this isn't her wake-up call, I could possibly lose her forever." As of right now, my hopes for Mama is honestly for her to get it together and her to leave Geno and just all in all get herself back to where she once was, concluded Pumpkin.